God bless you. I'm going to continue this final word on the storm of suffering. Storm of suffering, first of all, is a suffering that is very common to every person. Everyone I know, every person you know, has had a storm. But the difference between their storms and your storm is that we have a foundation that keeps us standing. And I want you to declare today that no matter what has happened in your life, you are still standing and you're making the adjustments, and God is conditioning you to go through. You cannot quit. You cannot give up. You cannot throw in the towel. Quitting is not an option. You are victorious in Jesus. You should say that right now. I am victorious in Jesus. Because Emmanuel lives, I expect victory every time. Suffering is human to every person. Suffering is common, and economic conditions, political conditions, both of those can bring suffering to a nation. They can bring suffering to a city. They can bring suffering to every household. But God is in charge. My trust is not in any government official, but my trust is in God. My God shall supply all of my need according to his riches and glory through Christ Jesus. If I delight myself in the Lord, David says, he will give us the desires of our heart. Let not this battle cause you to draw away from God, but let it cause you to draw closer to God. I surrender all is the hymn. I surrender all to Jesus. I surrender all to him. I freely give. I will ever love and trust him. Do you love him today? Do you love him enough to hang on in there? Do you love him enough to speak over your life and declare that because you are his, he is going to take care of every area of your life? And I trust God. He knows the way that we take. He's the author and he's the finisher of our faith. Don't let emotional stress cause you to give in to the tricks and the snares of the enemy, because he's out to destroy you. He says that he's to kill, steal, and destroy. But God says, I've come that you might have life. And I want you to have it more abundantly. I want you to have it to the full until it overflows. And if you're not overflowing yet, you need to keep on living, because it is supposed to be happening in your life. Physical problems, cancer, heart conditions, a sudden disease, it's not too hard for God. That does not mean that you have lost your salvation and you don't have the love from God, because many of you, God is trusting you with what you deal with. But you can continue to move forward. You continue to speak those promises of God. Continue to understand that healing is the children's bread, and you shall be healed, you shall be delivered, and you shall be set free.